Hello and a warm welcome to The Mind, Body, Holistic. In this video today we're going to look at a simple technique to unhook from unhelpful thoughts and feelings. The silly addition. Do you ever feel like your mind is spitting out negative thoughts which keep repeating? Know that you are not alone. Pretty much all of us do this because our brains are wired for safety. And this is a trait which we inherited from our ancient ancestors because their survival depended on being able to spot, predict and avoid danger. And this meant that people who were more cautious lived longer and passed on their traits. But today, our brains still do this. But instead of tigers or other wild animals, they react to difficult thoughts, emotions and memories like they're still threats. And this is normal. It's just our brain doing its job, protecting us, trying to keep us safe from pain. But sometimes we can be a little bit overzealous and we can hook onto thoughts, feelings or stories that are not helpful, and they take us away from things that truly matter. But the reassuring thing is that you don't have to take every thought that you have seriously. So we're going to look at a few science-backed ways to unhook from unhelpful thoughts so that you can make room and focus on what really matters to you. The first is called noticing and naming. So when you find yourself getting caught up in a thought, you can say, "Oh, I notice I'm having that thought, that I'm not good enough." Some people find it useful to name the story. "Oh, here's my not good enough story again. Here's my I'm a loser story." And this small shift can enable you to see that your thoughts are not real. They are just mental events, not the absolute truth. The second technique is called thanking your mind. And our brains are brilliant at dishing up harsh and painful thoughts. And we can say when we notice this, "Oh, thank you, brain. That was really interesting. No, I genuinely mean it. Thank you." And we can say, "Hey, brain, I really appreciate you reminding me. Thank you so much. You don't need to protect me anymore, but thank you for keeping me safe." And adding a little bit of humour can take the punch out of these thoughts and experiences. The third way is to imagine that your thoughts are like clouds or leaves on a stream. If you imagine that you're stood looking up at the sky and you see clouds floating by, some of them are grey, some of them are white, they all look different, but you just accept that they're reality. You don't fight with them, you don't shout at them, you don't tell them to be different, you just let them come and go. So I'd like you to imagine that you are the observer of your thoughts, not the thought itself. And now, the fourth and final technique is to bring in the real silliness. So when you have that thought, "I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I'm not good enough," you can try repeating it in a cartoon character's voice. Or you can sing it to a catchy tune, and some people find it simple and easy to use the happy birthday tune. Or you can just simply repeat it over and over and over in different voices, making your voice go higher, lower, quieter, louder, just repeating over and over until you realise that it's just a noise. Just remember, the more ridiculous and playful you can be, the better. So these techniques do not stop you having the thoughts. They don't get rid of them. They just change the way that you relate with them so that they don't jerk you around and take you away from doing what you want to do. So be playful, experiment. Find out what works for you. This is your journey. And just keep taking little steps forward towards a vibrant, fun, and meaningful life. Go well.